Alright everybody, welcome to what will be episode 30 of Return to Asheron's Call. You'll see here I'm on my create character screen, and this is actually, I'm creating another character. I already have 5 characters. 3 of them were just made to get Writs of Refuge to help me buy that villa, but I have 2 main ones, Geranimo the Mage, as you know, and then Venomstrike is my light weapon melee guy. But right now I'm actually going to create a new character. This is actually a second account. I actually am having a great time going back to Asheron's Call after all this time. While it doesn't have the players that it used to, the changes that they've actually made with things like summoning and changing the weapon skills around and putting in the facility hub and the town portal to make getting around the big world of Dreth a lot easier access. It's actually a lot of fun. There's been a lot of changes made. They've added tailoring. They've made changes. They've added void magic, a whole new level of magic that you can actually learn. And they've added, like I say, 13 to 14 years worth of content almost on a monthly basis, all free. Unlike other games that want to charge you for an expansion pack every year or whatever. This is free content just for playing Asheron's Call, and some of this stuff is actually quite good. So I don't mind at all going ahead and paying $10 or $12.99 per account. You can actually get it for $10, $9.99 by just buying the code where it says if you go to Asheron's Call, there's a buy now $9.99 code. You can go there. Sends a code to your email address, and you can actually use that code to go ahead and add another month to your existing account, so you don't actually have to pay $12.99. Another thing I like about that code is you can buy it when you want to, and it's not going to be an automatic draft. So if you take the 30 days, and let's say you don't get paid for another 5 days after that or whatever, and you don't want it being auto drafted out of your account until you get paid, you can just pay the $9.99 to start up an account for 30 days and then play it, right? And then let's say, 45 days later, 15 days after it, you can't play anymore. You want to go ahead and start playing again. You can just go buy a $9.99 code. It's going to send an activation key to your email address, and you just put that activation key into your existing account, and it'll give you another 30 days of time for that $9.99. So you can kind of pay for it when you want, and it saves you about $3 a month. So I don't know how long, that little trick is going to work, but for right now, as of March 2013, that trick is working. Allows you to actually pay when you want to for your game time, and it saves you $3 a month. So I don't mind at all paying, 20 bucks for 2 accounts here with Asheron's Call, and you'll see exactly why I'm making 2 accounts and why it was so important to me to actually get my own house, especially playing on Dark Tide. So I'm going to go ahead and create another character and let you pay special attention to what I'm doing. It's a melee. I'm going to make a melee character here, but pay careful attention to the name that I come up with at the end of this video, or the end of this character creation rather. And I think you'll see what I'm doing here, especially if you have any time at all in Asheron's Call. But one thing just playing around I've actually learned with Asheron's Call nowadays is, at least early on anyway, you can tear some stuff up big time by taking a melee character and going with like specializing melee defense, then picking up dirty fighting and definitely specializing that. You can create a pretty tight character that's going to tear through these mobs early on. So we're going to see exactly how long that works and try to level up this character pretty quickly. Get her up to Geronimo's and Venomstrike's level, if not higher, as quickly as we can. So we're going to go ahead and go with Geranimo. And the reason here is I'm picking this is for the magic spells. Even though I'm creating a melee character, later on I'm going to want magic spell bonus, so I'm going to take that. Here, I'm going to go ahead and go custom again. I know I'm going to be taking strength and coordination, and I believe I'm going to want to go ahead and specialize quickness as well, max that out. I'm not going to have much health starting out, but I can pump points into that. Focus and self are going to be basically nothing right now, and that's fine because I'm not going to rely on magic right now. I'll just be doing the paying for that buff bot in the facility hub for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up two-handed combat for 8 credits. I'm going to go ahead and specialize that. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I wanted dirty fighting. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. It's a steal at only 2 credits. I'm going to specialize that as well. Yeah, if you're going to go melee character, I would definitely recommend going dirty fighting and specializing it. It's pretty awesome what it can do. It basically, if you attack high, it can reduce attacks and weaken their heals. You go low, a low attack, it reduces their defenses. And medium is nice because it actually causes bleeds, and they'll actually bleed out for a lot of extra damage. Um, It's pretty cool. So we got dirty fighting, two-handed combat. We're definitely going to want to pick up melee defense here. It costs a lot, but it's worth it. We're going to specialize that as well. And we're going to make this character pretty tough to beat for these early level mobs anyway. Obviously, other players, that are higher than us are still going to wax us, but that's okay. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and you'll see why, but I'm going to go ahead and take loyalty. I'm going to specialize that. It's only 2 credits to do that. To specialize loyalty, and that's how you can actually pass experience up, this experience that you actually earned. It's based on the skill, the amount of experience you pass up to another player that you swear allegiance to. And let's see here, 10 credits. We're going to go ahead and pick up healing. And I think that's about all I need, to be honest with you. Shield, light weapons, leadership. See, I can't pick up sneak attack. Well, I might as well pick up sneak attack. I'll go ahead and get that for 4. I'm not specializing that, but that's okay. And we'll see how that works. So you basically do missile and magic attacks do more damage if you do them from behind. So you'll see that a lot of these attacks, like sneak attack, two-handed combat, strength plus coordination, melee defense, quickness and coordination, dirty fighting, strength and coordination, everything in the melee defense and all my attack skills are all based on either strength or coordination and quickness. That's why we've got those maxed out. So we're going to go ahead and move on here. We are going to make a female character here. And that looks pretty good right there. I don't really like the hairstyle. Let's go ahead and change her hairstyle around. That doesn't look like a female's hair at all. Wow. There we go, getting closer to a female here. Something I like here. Let's see. Looks cool. Not that the whole matters a whole lot, but too basic. Something with a little flair to it. Not that much flair. Maybe. That looks cool. Looks pretty styling. Yeah. How about red hair? You want red hair? Whoa, that's pretty bright. Yeah, let's give her like auburn hair. That's cool. Maybe different eyes. Those are a little bit big. She looks pretty brute there. A lot of big noses in this game. That works. I'm not too picky about it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go Holdberg here just because I know that area. And like I say, pay special careful to the name here that I go with. And there's all kinds of golems in the game. Iron golems, copper golems, granite golems, diamond golems, ice golems, glacial golems. So we're going to go ahead and go with a buff golem and hope that nobody has that yet here. And you're probably wondering, why did I make her a fighter, but I'm calling her a buff golem and she has absolutely no magic? You'll see. We're going to go ahead and try this, see if it works. Alright, so we've created our character, buff golem. You may have some of you scratching your head as to why I'm making a all melee fighter and calling her buff golem. You'll see why. This is one of the reasons that getting a villa, getting a house at least in Asheron's Call was so important to me, especially here on Darktide. And one of these days we might land here in the welcome area. Alright, finally. Take a look at her real quick. She looks pretty sexy. I'm just kidding. We're going to go ahead and move her up. Take an overhead view of this. He wants the calling stone. We're going to give him that. He's going to tell us we want to skip the training. We do. Alright. Move right along to this guy. He's going to give us this. We pack it right back. Talk to all cattle on your journey. One thing I want to go ahead and do here real quick is I want to go ahead and configure the character. so that other people can see her date of birth and see her age. So we can see that as well real quickly. Hit apply. Now if we right click on her, it's going to show her that she was born on the 22nd of March 2013. She's been in Duretha already 1 minute and 55 seconds. I don't know if she's been there that long yet, but we're going to go ahead and level her up. Now before I do anything here, before I do one little thing here, I'm going to go ahead and go down here. No players here to smash me. Let me laugh at them for smashing a noob. It's actually pretty funny. They think they're being hardcore by smashing noobs like this guy will probably do. Who knows? Yep. Think they're being pretty hardcore by smashing a noob at level 275. I was just born, jackass. Come on, smash me. A beautiful death. I'm going to go ahead and talk some smack to him here. Lots of lags. Pathetic. Alright. Alright, everybody. You might have noticed that when I got PK'd there at the town portal with Buff Golem here, she lost her facility gem because she wasn't carrying any other items. So she lost a couple of different items and lost her facility gem, so I won't be able to get to the facility without that. And the guy actually looted everything off my body, so I wasn't able to recover anything. Now the facility gem has a value of 0, so it's pretty hard to lose, especially if you have any other items that you've picked up. But at this time I hadn't killed anything or looted anything when I died, so that's not a big deal. If this happens to you with your new character, you're playing on Darktide or whatever, and you lose that facility gem, just go ahead from Holtberg. You can actually look it up. There's a few different towns that have Exploration Society agents. All you need to do is, in Holtberg here, is go right inside the bar here and walk right in here. And she's standing right here in this green robe. Just talk to her. And she gives you another facility portal gem. So that's all you need to do if you lose your facility gem anyway, is just talk to her in Holtberg. A couple other towns actually have these Explorer of the Society agents. But Holtberg, that's where she's at. Alright guys, you'll see that I'm re-logging back into Asheron's call. This time I'm logging back in with my Geranimo account. I just created this guy a little bit ago to make sure the name was still there. Tinker, he's going to be a Tinker, so calling him Golden Tinkle. I think maybe you get it. So we're going to go ahead and create him since the name is available. We're going to go ahead and go another two-handed combat here, just like Buff Golem. Dirty fighting. Melee defense. And there is a method to my madness, which you'll see later on. This one, instead of loyalty, you know what? I will train loyalty on this one. I'm also going to pick up leadership. I'll specialize leadership on this one and loyalty. And then I'll leave 4 credits left, which I'll pick up healing in a couple of levels. So we're going to make this guy be a guy. Looking at some of these hairstyles makes it hard to believe this is a guy. That guy looks cool. All right. And introducing Golden Tinkle. Yeah, we want Golden Tinkle to be able to fight on his own, at least level up to a little bit of a decent level. Alright guys, we've now got our new Golden Tinkle character, and we're going to go ahead and conclude this in part 2 of video number 30. So that would be 30B. So go ahead and look for that for the continuation of these 2 new characters here.